Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host Snow, and in today's episode we are going to be battling Giovanni for one last time and getting our 8th gym badge. Now, as you guys can see, everybody's at level 45, so I think this is a pretty good level to be at because after we get the last gym badge, I really just have to level everybody up by about 10 more levels, give or take, to be absolutely 100% ready for the Elite Four, I would say, at the bare minimum. You know, and there's reports of people beating the Elite Four with like level 45s, but you know, for this series, I'm thinking level 45 would be a good place to start for the 8th gym leader, and then level 50 to 55 would be a good place to start for the Elite Four. But you guys leave your own suggestions down below. Now, we have flown all the way to Viridian City. I know that I didn't cover this in the original time that we were at Viridian City, so like in the first couple of episodes, but yeah, Giovanni's gym is here, but he's not at the gym throughout the entirety of the game until you are ready to actually battle him, so that's pretty much how that goes. Anyways, he's going to be using Earth-type Pokemon or Ground-type Pokemon, which is kind of dumb. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, like, this gym is super easy. Yeah, I was expecting more of a challenge, but we end up sweeping like crazy. Like, we hit an embarrassing sweep on him. But we're going to battle everybody in the gym just so that way we can get some extra XP, but you guys are going to see really quickly, it's not even necessary. It's really not necessary. So yeah, anyways, we're going to start off with Chiding, and we're just going to lead, and we're pretty much just going to fly onto everything, you know, and we might switch out every now and then. Like, for instance, they're going to use a Tauros, so we're just going to switch out to Nessie real quick, and we're just going to hit it with a quick surf, but everything is pretty much going to go down, like, really, really quickly in this gym. It really feels like, you know, you get all the way through the game, and then it's just a big letdown for the 8th gym leader. I don't know. That could just be me, but that's personally how I feel. Now, in terms of like battling everybody in the gym, there is a lot of people in here, so with that being said, you know, I definitely do go heal up a couple times, but when it comes to Giovanni himself, man, I mean, it was just a big letdown. Huge, huge letdown. Also, in other news, I do have some other videos planned for the more of like the metaphysical series that I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to touch up on that right now because I haven't meditated, and I've been incredibly triggered this morning by a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't want to get into ranting and then put myself into a horrible mood before I go work. I'm thinking we're going to record this and then meditate, so that way I'm alright. But enough of me. Yeah, after this series is done, like after we completely finish Fire Red, you know, we're going to do some of the post-game stuff, and then from there, I definitely have plans to do a Fire Red ROM hack, and basically, I don't know if you guys heard my dog flopping his ears there, but basically with the Fire Red ROM hack, we're going to be like kind of inverting Fire Red, and we're going to be playing the game, but from a different perspective. Now, some of you guys may know what ROM I'm talking about, but I'm not going to ruin anything. I'm just going to give out these little hints because we are getting closer and closer to being able to do that, but we still have some ways to go. We have to beat the Elite Four, then we have to beat Elrac again, and then we've got to catch some legendaries, and it's going to be a whole thing, but don't worry, guys. Pretty soon, we will be doing the ROM hack that I've been talking about, and then on top of that, we've got some other ROM hacks that I've been planning to do as well. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Just bear with me, guys. Shading here wants to learn False Swipe. I'm thinking we're not going to go and do that. It's just there's not really much of a point in doing that. Yeah, it's great for if you wanted to catch like Pokemon or whatever, and I guess I could use that for some post-game stuff, get the national decks real quick, and you know, start to work on I forget what the post-game content is after you get the national decks, but I know that there is some stuff, but we don't need all that. We really don't need all of that. Not for False Swipe. It leaves you with like at least 1 HP, but you know, it's only got 40 power, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, Don't, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, like, yeah, if I wanted to go catch more Pokemon, I could just switch out for Pokemon that are in my box. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't find catching Pokemon to be that hard. Anyways, just gonna go heal up one more time, and I believe that we've got a couple more people to battle before we actually get to Giovanni. And I'm telling you guys, man, like, I feel like for the 8th gym, they should have made it a much more difficult fight, because this gym is easy. Like, you guys are gonna be, I don't know, if you guys haven't played this game before, like, when you see the type of sweep that we do, it's really disappointing. It's very, very, very disappointing. But, yeah, from what I understand, though, you know, the Elite Four in this game are not gonna be too disappointing, so that's gonna be great. The one thing I don't like about the Elite Four, and really any Pokemon game, is, like, you know, you can't heal up in between them, you know, so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, is the champion even all that strong, or are they just picking on you when you're down? You know? Like, I don't know. And of course, you know, you can definitely, like, you know, use healing items and all of that type of stuff, but that ends up costing a whole bunch of money, and if you're having trouble getting through them, then it just gets harder and harder and harder. So it's, I don't know. I don't really have like a game plan picked out for the Elite Four on this game, because it's not like I can rack up money like I can on Emerald, or if I can, I don't know a way to do it. However, I do think I know where I want to go train. You know, other than Victory Road, of course, because Victory Road is going to have some pretty strong Pokemon. I'm definitely thinking we're going to go back to like 1 Island, 2 Island, and 3 Island, and we're gonna go use those places as like kind of a training ground. So I don't know. I'm gonna go do that, and you know, of course, I'm gonna do all my training off camera because there's just not much to really show you guys. But when we go to battle the Elite Four, I'm gonna report back to you guys and pretty much show you guys like where I recommend training at for the Elite Four in this game. You know, for Emerald, I've kind of already shown you guys like what I would do in terms of training, and then of course, you know, every game you have Victory Road, like that's a no-brainer. But when it comes to the actual, like, you know, Victory Road part of things, or not Victory Road, but when it comes to the actual, like, you know, leveling up in a way that is going to kind of help you out with how do I want to say this? In terms of like actually leveling up in a way that's going to help you up with your Pokemon's typing and your team's typing, you know, that can vary from trainer to trainer, region to region. However, when you get to that point, like, you're so over leveled compared to most of the other Pokemon that, like, it can be a little hard. It can be a little daunting to find a good place to train. So I'm thinking I'm gonna work on that off camera and then report back to you guys. But anyways, he sends out a Rhyhorn to start off with, and his Rhyhorn misses, so that's beautiful. We're gonna hit it with a quick surf. And yeah, so that's one shot there. Alright. Alright. And let's see. Chiding gained a boosted 973 experience points. And sorry guys, I was like trying to mess around with this, but there's a whole bunch of pauses here because my freaking girlfriend was like trying to talk to me in the middle of recording last night, even though I told her not to. Like, it's I've got a whole lot of gripes with her right now, guys. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna surf on Rhyhorn and pretty much one-shot that one as well. Nessie's now level 47. It's pretty cool. He's about to send out a Nidoqueen, and we're going to just keep Nessie out here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Going to hit a quick Ice Beam on Nidoqueen. And let's see. I'm pretty sure she's one-shotted. Yep. Pretty easy right there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, other than that first Rhyhorn, like, getting the first move on Nessie, because we swapped him out and it still missed, I'm pretty sure we outspeed and one-shot all of his Pokemon. It's really disappointing. Like, this is... Let's see. Nidoking takes an Ice Beam. Super effective. He's dead. He's down for the count. Alright. He's about to send out a Doug Trio, and we're just gonna... We're gonna think about it, and yeah, we're just gonna stay out. Like, there's no real reason to worry about it. He sends out Doug Trio. We're just gonna hit a surf on it real quick. And he's dead. So just like that, we've one-shotted every single one of his Pokemon and just gotten the 8th gym badge just like that. So yeah, that was a truly intense fight. No, it wasn't, dude. You just got fucking wrecked. Like, I'm sorry, but the Team Rocket battles that we did with him, I feel like were a lot more difficult than his actual gym leader battle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was pretty disappointing, guys. I don't know. I guess I expected more out of him being the 8th gym leader, but I mean, I don't know. I just... Let's be real here, guys. We've definitely faced gym leader battles that were a lot bit more difficult, and like, I didn't know what else to do but just keep on looking back at you guys and be like, y'all seen this? Y'all see this? Like, what the hell? Anyways, guys, that's about it for today's episode. If y'all enjoyed this one, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And yeah, we're gonna hit Victory Road next. But until next time, guys, peace.